We have to stop seeing clothing as a commodity and more as an investment. Girl, what if your husband is at that grocery store? Or what if your next client for your business is at that grocery store? Baby, you gotta stay ready so you don't have to get ready, first of all. You are now watching a check-in call between a friend and I. From budgeting to special events, we discuss shopping habits for building a lasting wardrobe to love. Excuse my resting face, as during the time of recording, I was recovering from a sinus infection. Please drop a heart emoji if you find this conversation helpful. Enjoy!
With fall coming in, it feels like a season of shedding. And so I really want to know, what do I do with all the clothes that no longer fit the life that I'm living and even the season that I'm in?
Well, how do you know that they no longer fit?
They just don't feel like something that I would wear, or I've noticed that they've been in my closet for years and I haven't worn them.
Okay, yeah. So, honestly, I think we've all been in a space where it's like, we clean out our closet and then a couple seasons later or whatever, we kind of end up regretting the things that we got rid of. So it's, yeah, on one hand, yes, it might be time to let go of the old. Then at the same time, you need to evaluate, how do I make more informed decisions moving forward as I pick out new items for my wardrobe? So one, I would start with your new lifestyle. So like, where are you going? What does a typical day in your life look like? My favorite rule that I always preach is to start slow with just curating 1 to 3 pieces per month or per shopping trip. So no clothing hauls, none of that, right? Because the thing is like, you want to see, how do these new pieces fit into your lifestyle? And you're not really going to know if you're overwhelming yourself with like a large amount every time that you shop, because you're going to find yourself in a position where you want to throw everything out and start fresh every single season because you just did it too fast.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Does that answer your question?
Yes. And you also just taught me this about, so it goes back to how you're talking about sustainability. Like, when you purchase clothes, make sure that they have this longevity that you're seeking. Make sure that it is true to who you are and just being an icon.
1000%. Because that's the thing, is like, we have to stop seeing clothing as a commodity and more as an investment, because that's what it is. And whenever you start seeing it as an investment, you're also going to be more sustainable.
Okay, I know you were talking about adding onesie, twosie pieces per month and just seeing how they feel.
Mm-hmm.
What's a good budget that you recommend for people?
I mean, yeah, as you know, there's levels to this. With your monthly budget, I think an excellent beginner starting point is $200. And again, that's distributed between your 1 to 3 pieces. So if it's just one rock solid pair of pants for $200, you're good, you're done for the month. Or if you are trying to stretch your money a little bit more, just know that that process is going to take a little bit more time to curate your wardrobe. So you might be doing it every other month, or you might be doing it quarterly. And if you can, go up to $350, for example, every quarter, every other month, that's also great too. But again, staying within 1 to 3 pieces at a time, you're golden. It just depends on your values. What are your values with budgeting for clothing? What is important to you right now?
What's important to me is quality. And I like timeless pieces. Like, I like stuff that will last seasons and seasons. It doesn't have to necessarily go with fashion per se, but more so fits my personality.
Okay, yeah. So like, you're not concerned about keeping up with trends. It's just like, what is me and what feels right, what's gonna last. Not necessarily, because I think a lot of people, whenever they say timeless, it's different for everybody. Just like basic, what does basic mean to you? Because what's basic to me isn't basic to you. Oh yes, and you're saying quality. Yes.
Yeah.
Good stuff is not cheap. Cheap stuff is not good. That's just literally what it is right now. Especially, I mean, you'll even find things that are quote unquote expensive, and they're not good either. It's literally 100% plastic. So again, that's why it always boils down to being a smart shopper and knowing what is your filter, what are your values. So again, like for you, you like cotton, you like linen. So you know it's cute, but it's not cotton or linen, so you're probably not going to buy it.
Yeah, I say I'll start shopping right there too.
Yeah, you'll sweat a lot less whenever you wear less plastic.
I believe it.
Yes. Any other questions for me, my love?
Yes, Ellen. You know how we'll just run to a store really quick and we just summer up some clothes. It's not pajamas, right? But it definitely was not put together. It was not intentional. It was not thought about. And I look like, oh, it's waiting to be picked up. When I started to wear clothes that feel comfortable and just start to build that wardrobe. But also, what is wrong, or is there anything wrong with you looking comfortable?
What do you mean with you looking comfortable? Like, do you mean wearing sweats and like leggings?
Yeah, like why can't I just wear sweats and go out and wear Crocs? And it's just, right?
Girl, what if your husband is at that grocery store? What if your next business partner, or what if your next client for your business is at that grocery store? Baby, you gotta stay ready so you don't have to get ready, first of all. Second, this is why we're always talking about the filter. So it's not you looking for pieces that are comfortable. Do this in reverse. Look at clothes that are cute, that you like, and then check if it's comfortable first.
Oh.
There you go. And then exactly, that's what it always boils back down to. Every time. And then even with that, you'll notice that there are less and less options that actually fit you. And with that, shopping is less overwhelming.
I'm now I'm strict. I got boundaries with my clothes. That's crazy as fuck. I love that.
Yes, ma'am.
I love it. I want it, because you're immediately no, that's the 50. That's not what I want. That's not a standard. And so you reject the thing, and it's very easy for you to pick out what fits you. Oh, genius.
She's Piggy. She's a Piggy icon.
Yeah. She's choosy, honey.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I love that. Okay. All right. My last question. How do I dress for my actual life and not the life that I wish I had?
I think it's this healthy balance, right? Because we're living in a time where it's be delusional, stepping in to that power that you're calling into your life. At the same time, practicality is everything. That's my biggest ethos as a designer, as a consumer myself, is versatility. Don't only plan for that future self who's always in the boardroom, so now all you have is blazers and power suits and stuff like that. But at the same time, it all still boils down to you. That's what it is. All of this is about you and who you are. So, I mean, it. If that's what you want to do, if that's what makes you feel like this is the way how you want to show up, do it. I believe that you can be comfortable and cute at the same time. So, as long as it feels good to you, then it. Do it. None of this is a one-size-fits-all thing. So what works for you doesn't work for me, and vice versa. So.
You know what? So I think most people are multi-dimensional. It's just sometimes people tell you can only be one thing. And so that is why they just in the one boardroom type of dressing, and they don't even have shit to go out in. You know what I mean? But you need to be on the hand of be a whole person and have the different personalities in the different scenarios. There's a place and a time for everything.
1000%. And that's why. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was saying that applies to Dash. I didn't think of it you're trying to have something well for me, because I didn't think of action. I didn't think that hard about it. I knew these things because inherently you do put on certain outfits for certain occasions, but you never intentionally just sat down and was oh shit, all this applies.
It all applies. And I feel like, okay, can I just say, some of this is probably really clicking for you because you've been through the everyday icon experience. So, like, you really have learned how to remix it and make it yours. We figured out how to make sense of everything. We figured out how to make dressing, everyday dressing, easier for you and shopping more joyful. It's funny, I actually just made a video about the multidimensional woman. Your closet should have different versions of you. So it's not one and it's not the other.
Yes.
That actually takes me back to what you were saying earlier about shopping for the velvet dress. The way how I think and shop and move and navigate my wardrobe is I almost sometimes hate whenever I get a dress coded event that's that specific, because it's like, I don't own this for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Literally. So on one hand, should I just defy and go against the dress code? Or like what do I do? So that's where it's fun to figure out, okay, well, how can I make this work again for me? How can I be sure that I wear this again instead of a one and done? Yeah. But also, that's why don't panic shop. Don't wait until that special occasion to buy stuff, you know, like as you see things that speak to you, just go ahead and buy them on the spot, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely changed the way that I shop, for sure. Like, because okay, so I'll use that example of the velvet dress. I'm like, okay, I had you in the back of my head. You're like, are you gonna wear this again? And I'm like, no, I just like put back. And so, and I was thinking, okay, so where would I wear this again? I was like, okay, I go to a nice dinner or something where I had to picture myself in these different scenarios for me to actually commit to a style of dress.
Exactly.
And like, now that I know what I'm looking for, I actually like that. I could be straight. I could be like bougie with my family. I don't want that. Not that's not what I want. That's not what I want. And that's how you find what you want.
I'm just so proud. I'm so That's my girl. We did that. We've made so much progress.
Yeah, it really is work.
Me too.